Now, let's revisit the previous example of building a code agent and performing an action. But this time we'll use a tool calling agent to highlight the difference. Okay, we'll build a tool calling agent that can search the web using DuckDuckGoSearchTool, just like in our code agent example. And the only difference is the agent type, and the framework handles everything else. Okay, so let's understand tool calling agent. Okay, if you notice here, it's the same code as the code agent except this part. We are just replacing the coding agent with the tool calling agent, and the remaining code is the same as the coding agent that we have seen before, right? Let me walk you through this line by line. We install the packages, and then we connect it to the Hugging Face, so we can use the model from Hugging Face. And here we initialize the model from Hugging Face. Okay, after that we initialize the tool calling agent by passing the tool as well as the model. Okay, and then we are running the agent here. So now if you see the execution logs here, you are not seeing any code generated as we are using tool calling agent, right? I hope now you get the difference between coding agent versus tool calling agent. Okay, in the tool calling agent the format is just text, whereas in the coding agent the format is code, right? But the thought action observation loop is still happening. It's the same. This is the thought, this is the action, and this is the observation. Okay, and then it calls the final answer and returns the output. So you can see it returns the output as AI assisted coding, customer service automation, HR and recruitment, etc. So these are some of the top AI use cases that our agent found by doing the web search using DuckDuckGoSearchTool. Okay, and it also gave us the summary, right? So you need to make a decision to pick a coding agent versus a tool calling agent. Okay, both tool calling agent and code agent can accomplish complex tasks, but they have different strengths, right? Now let's understand the difference between these two agent styles within small agents. If you see here, when it comes to complexity, tool calling agent's complexity is low when compared to code agent, as we are not relying on the code generated by the agent. And with flexibility, the tool calling agent output is more structured and predictable, whereas the code agent is highly flexible and dynamic, right? And the next one, the tool calling agent doesn't generate any arbitrary code, whereas the code agent can generate arbitrary code. The next one is the tool calling agent is used for simple and structured tasks, whereas code agent is used for complex unstructured tasks. Okay, and the risk is low with the tool calling agent when compared with code agent, and when it comes to security, the tool calling agent is safer, whereas the code agent needs more caution. Okay, so both agent types use the same underlying logic, that is, they both are multi-step React agents, and in fact small agents lets you choose whichever style suits your use case. Okay, if you want quick and safe prototyping, a tool calling agent might be a good option, whereas if you need the agent to truly think in code and handle complex sequences in one shot, then the code agent is your friend. Okay, but keep in mind, if you use code agent, the extra power of code comes with the responsibility to handle it safely, right? But to mitigate this, small agents provides tools to help, like secure execution modes as well. All right, with this we understood the difference between both tool calling agent and coding agent, right?